live footage here, and we got unconfirmed reports this morning that
no enemy in the area. Weapons are over.
Many children have lost their parents. If you are searching for anyone or want to report somebody missing,
come in, Volodya. Please, have a seat.
Is that thing on?
No, don't worry about it. These tapes will be gathering dust deep down in some basement.
Shut it off.
But-
Vyključi, Valeri.
As you wish, Colonel.
There is no room for the truth on that machine.
That's a dangerous word, Volodya. Truth. Such an ambiguous concept.
Stop it, Valeri. We are defeated here. I know it and you know it too.
I'm afraid that Moscow cannot accept.
I am not talking to Moscow. I am talking to you.
And what exactly are you telling me?
That I did not bring my men to America to commit mass suicide. And what is coming, I will need you with me.
You can count on me, Volodya.
I hope so, Valeri. Now, put that thing on and we'll get this done.
Very well. Interview number 478, subject, Colonel Vladimir.
In his address to the party congress, the General Secretary spoke of sacrifices made and sacrifices yet to come. But he emphasized that there is no doubt that we are winning this war and that the end is in sight.
It was a rout. Our scattered forces headed for Seattle, and the relief we hoped we would find there. To use a nuclear bomb on one's own country, it was insanity on a scale unmatched even by our own generals. It also destroyed what dreams we had left of ever achieving victory in America. If it hadn't been for the Colonel, we wouldn't have known about Cascade Falls at all. Based on the communiques from Moscow, all was as fine as could be. And now that the Chinese had declared themselves our allies, victory was supposedly within reach. Again. But we knew better.
Yeah, so-called one. The Americans are trying to surround us, but they will not succeed. They needed a nuclear bomb to stop our brave comrades at Cascade Falls. And they will need another one to stop us now. Ural 5, what is the status of the convoy?
The wounded are in good shape and we are ready to continue forward.
Good. Romanov, you will command our frontal aviation assets and protect the convoy.
Ural 5 here, continuing ahead.
Malashenko will capture the radio relay station ahead, and you must support him, Romanov. We can bring in reinforcements as soon as it is secure.
Malashenko на связи. Advancing at this time. Ural 5 here. I've ordered the convoy to continue north along the main highway.
Excellent. We are moving. The Americans will not be able to hold us back. So-called one, out.
This is Ural 5. We are moving out.
Those trucks carry our infantry and our wounded, Romanov. Do your utmost to protect them.
Говорит Malashenko, we do not have time for these delays. We should leave the wounded to the Americans.
I will not surrender our comrades to the enemy, Captain.
But they will slow us down.
As will you if you do not get a move on. Advance and secure the radio relay station as planned.
We've got plenty of weapons to attack. Target the hostile and engage. Thank you and on the move. Executing mission. Mi-24 going in at full speed. Trying to coordinate now.
We have captured the relay station. Securing the area now.
Good. Make sure the radios remain functional.
Of course, Colonel. Malashenko out.
We're repairing the target. We are heading for the coordinates.
Where do you need us? Flying to the destination.
artillery vehicle. Our tracks are steady.
Говорит Малашенко. Relay station secure.
Good, Captain. You are now responsible for protecting the convoy flanks.
Understood. Malashенko out.
Repairing attack.
Call 1 to all battle group elements. We have established contact with Army Command. Reinforcements are now available.
Uro 5 here. We are taking losses.
Help them, Romanov!
Where can we assist? Initiating field repairs.
Tank killer, need a command. Flying to coordinate now. We killed that soldier. Give us a target to the hostile site and стреляю. Hostile targeted. Атакую. We see the target. All weapons are gone. Negative fire. Affirmative. Clear to go. Mi-24 going in at full speed. Got plenty of mortars. Commencing flyby attack.
Атас, repairs. Есть, товарищ командир. Moving.
Вертолет ready. Heavy gunship will follow the flight path. Waiting for orders. Helicopter out. Destination received.
Товарищ командир,
Mi-24
we're initiating
on the way.
repairs now.
Heavy gunship ready for combat. We are moving out, товарищ. Commencing flyby. Enemy target saved. Initiating a heavy attack. Neutralize the targeted enemy. Negative fire. Have received the orders. We see the target. All weapons are
Ural 5 here. We've cleared the ambush. Moving at this time.
Ублюдки американские! We will clear the surrounding area of enemy troops so that they don't surprise us again. Romanov, use your helicopters to scout our flanks. Destroy all enemies you find. Malashенко, report.
Говорит Малашенko. The flanks are secure at the moment, but we will have a hard time getting to Seattle at this pace. The Americans are everywhere.
It's a fine mess we have landed ourselves in. Such dreams. Such a disaster. As I thought, the Americans are moving more troops into the area. Destroy them, Romanov.
weapons armed. Mi-24 engaging. Heavy attack helicopter is inbound. Lock and engage the enemy. Mi-24 going in at full speed. Hostile armor. Hostile sighted. Стреляю. Heavy attack helicopter is inbound. Lock and engage the enemy.
Товарищ полковник, we should be counterattacking. This scampering about the countryside will lead us nowhere.
Нет, Captain. To counterattack now would be foolish and rash. We will follow the plan. Area clear. Move on to the next waypoint, Romanov.
Tank killer.
Ural 5 here. We are moving at this time.
It is unfortunate that we didn't succeed in Cascade Falls. Things would have been different.
Yeah, but not necessarily better, comrade.
Maybe not.
Destination received. Mi-24
Товарищ
on the
командир,
way.
where do you want? We're moving out now. We're repairing the target.
Heavy gunship. Destination confirmed. Heading out.
More enemy vehicles. Wipe them out, Lieutenant.
Heavy gunship will follow the flight path. Moving to location. Weapons armed. Mi-24 engaged. Fury unusable. Target. Stand fire. Mi-24 on the move. Lock and engage the enemy.
I'm sending you a platoon. We will destroy the Americans together.
Affirmative, target. We see the target. All weapons are gone. Heavy attack helicopter is inbound. Enemy spotted. We got the
Well done, Romanov. Move on.
Destination received. MI-24
We are ready.
on the way.
We're going to patch him up. Armor available for battle. Acknowledged. We will move to the new area. We can repair anything. Repairing our comrade.
Ural 5 here. We have incoming artillery. Spreading out now.
Short! Those artillery batteries must be dealt with. Romanov, I have a change of mission for you. You are to neutralize the American rocket launchers. We have their approximate locations marked for you.
Starting repairs now. We can scout, transport, or repairing our comrades now. Recovery vehicle repairing our comrade. We are heading for the coordinates.
Got a route for us. Affirmative. Flying to the coordinates. Heavy gunship will follow the flight path. Destination received. MI-20. We're moving out, товарищ командир. Initiating a heavy attack run.
Ural 5. The artillery barrage has stopped. We are regrouping.
Well done, Lieutenant. But we still have much to do.
Weapons armed. MI-24 engaging.
The Americans have set up dug-in positions in and around the hills. These must be destroyed. We have established contact with some fire support elements, Romanov. Call on them when needed.
Lebedev на связи. Communications intercepts indicate an American command post to the north.
Then we will destroy it as well. That should cripple them long enough for the convoy to escape.
Da. Then we can concentrate on the National Guard forces coming up from the south.
Ural 5 here. Continuing ahead. This is Ural 5. We have several casualties from the barrage.
This was unexpected. Try to protect what's left of the convoy, Romanov.
Repairing our comrades now.
Tank hunter.
Говорит Malachenko, shouldn't we concentrate on moving forward?
If we do so without clearing the area first, we will take heavy casualties.
I protest this entire plan, then.
Noted. Now get moving. Sokol 1, out.
Affirmative. Heading for the strike zone. Over.
Gunship will follow the flagging target. Стреляю. Affirmative. Into guarded vehicle. MI-24 on the move. Preparing attack. We see the target. All weapons are raw. Hostile sighted. Стреляю.
Орел here. Railroad dropped right on top of the enemy. Heading back.
Атакую. Commencing flight attack. We see the target. All weapons are raw.
Closing in on the designated strike zone. Expect me any second now.
Destination received.
Incoming
MI-24
armor
on the
moving up.
way.
General for commencing repairs, товарищ командир.
Target area cleared of
Да, товарищ
hostiles.
командир.
Returning to base.
Transport is
Yeah, Sokol 1. All strong points have been cleared. Malachenko, are you in position?
transport or repair. Available for back. Starting repairs.
Malachenko слушает. We are ready. Ural 5 here. We are holding until further notice.
Target.
We have incoming American fighters. They are warthogs. Take cover.
Romanov, you will provide air support to 2nd Company while they assault the command post.
Recovery vehicle available for repairs.
Got a route for us.
Говорит Maloshenko. You have yet to let me down, Romanov. Don't do so now. Advance!
And watch for stray enemies attacking the convoy, Romanov. Protection of the trucks is still your main priority.
Heavy gunship will follow the flight path.
The convoy is under attack, Romanov. Help them!
Destroy the hostile vehicle. Enemy is dead. We're heavily armed. Just point the way. Affirmative. Flying to the coordinates. We are airborne.
This is Lebedev. The pursuing U.S. forces are now less than 2 kilometers away.
I have been busy with the battle. Any word from Army Command on what the overall plan is?
None since the last call to rally at Seattle. We are getting sporadic transmissions from other battle groups, but nothing concrete.
It is all falling apart.
No! We will go to Seattle and let the Americans destroy themselves by attacking us.
Yes, of course, Captain. Now secure that command post.
It will soon be accomplished. Maloshenko out.
Tank Hunter flying out. Flight path received.
Transport is ready to repairing our comrade
Armor
now.
available. We're repairing the target. We're repairing the target. Repairing our comrade.
The Americans are targeting the convoy, Lieutenant.
Tоварищ командир, where do you want? We're moving out now.
Heavy gunship ready for combat. Tagging target. Flying to the destination.
Knowledge. I'll be contact. Watching out. Watching here. I'm going to hunt for hostile tanks. Over.
MI-24 here. What is it? Commencing flyby attack. Commencing flyby attack.
Watching.
MI-24 going
Turning
in
to
at
base.
full
The
speed.
enemy didn't show up. Watching here. I didn't hit anything. Over.
We neutralized the targeted enemy. Tank killer, need a command. We got the route. Flying there now. Target destroyed. Weapons armed. MI-24 engaged. Enemy spotted. Lock and engage. We got plenty of weapons to attack with.
Maloshenko here. Area secure.
Good. Ural 5, you are free to move ahead to the next rendezvous point. The road is clear.
Acknowledge, Sokol 1. See you there. Ural 5 out.
Recovery vehicle.
Ural 5 here. We are moving at this time. We ran the gauntlet with only minimal losses. Thank you for the excellent support, Comrade Lieutenant.
You protected the convoy and the wounded to the best of your abilities, Romanov. Well done. Now we must see to defending our rear while the convoy continues on. I have a plan for how we will proceed. Briefing in 5 minutes. Captain Maloshenko and Major Lebedev, you will attend. The rest of you hold in place and stand guard. If we go to Seattle, we'll die in Seattle. The Americans will never allow the Chinese to land. We saw in Cascade Falls how far they are willing to go.
What exactly are you saying?
We're not going to Seattle. I've made preparations to take the men home. A ship is expecting us at this location tonight.
What? And betray our country?
It's the right thing to do. I'll accept full responsibility.
Were you aware of this?
He's not in command here. I am. Please try to understand, Nikolai.
I am Captain Maloshenko of the Soviet Army, and you are acting like a traitor!
I'm doing this for the men, Kolya.
Those men don't belong to you. They belong to the state. My wife and daughter didn't die so that you can turn tail and run.
But we don't belong here. This entire venture has been a fool.
Thank you, comrade. Thank you. He was a traitor.
I'm taking my company to Seattle.
I'll bring the battalion. To victory.
To victory.
Time to choose, old friend. To all Sokol elements, this is Major Lebedev. The colonel is dead. I am taking command. Captain Maloshenko and 2nd Company has moved ahead to Seattle. We must organize the rear guard. Romanov, establish a perimeter and hold off all American attacks. You will have to command some of the ground elements as well, Romanov. Do not let the Americans through. Set up defensive positions by the highway. I will see to the flanks. Frontal aviation will continue to fly sorties for us. Call them for air support.
Want us to punch through the... Our tracks are steady. We can roll out anytime. Assault that perimeter.
Today's commander, where do you need us? Flying to the destination, tank hunter awaiting orders. Destination confirmed. Heading out.
General purpose vehicle. We are driving now.
Today's commander, we're heading for the position.
We're airborne. Flying to the perimeter, waiting for orders. Helicopter out. Flying to the destination.
American ground forces approaching, and they have anti-air units. Be careful, Romanov.
Destination confirmed. Heading out.
Affirmative. Heading for the strike zone. Are you allowed? Strike mission received.
The colonel was right. This whole operation was doomed from the beginning. Why didn't we see it?
Heavy attack helicopter is inbound.
Are you all here? The airstrike was a miss. Out.
We are switching communications to alternate frequency 4. Do so now. Ural 5, acknowledge. Ural 5 here. Ural 5, you have new orders. The convoy is to proceed to the coordinates I'm about to send you. We will fight off the Americans here and then follow you. Understood. Maloshenko, acknowledge. This is Lebedev, calling Captain Maloshenko. Прием. They must have missed the frequency switch. Too bad, but we will manage without them.
Closing in on the designated strike zone. Expect me any second.
MI-24 flying in at full speed. Target, F5. We see the target. All weapons are gone. Destination received. Moving
Orders
out.
to combat repairs coming up.
Hostile defeated.
Helicopter here. MI-24 flying in at full speed. Flying to coordinates now.
Give us the command yesterday.
We are sane men, you and I, Romanov. The state will need us when the time comes.
We are repairing the target. Neutralize the enemy.
Troop transport is going to be fit for battle in no time.
Armor here, товарищ командир. We're moving to the perimeter. Enemy killed, товарищ командир.
Helicopter here. Look out for the cluster defeated, товарищ командир.
Орел is inbound with cluster ordnance. Stay clear. Over.
We got plenty of weapons to attack with.
Romanov, you must hold for a little while longer. Then we will fall back for the next line of defense.
Target hostile and engage.
This is Ariel. The cluster bomb didn't hit any hostile. Returning to base.
We neutralize the targeted enemy. Mi-24 going in at full speed.
Disabled a hostile.
Affirmative. Napalm is primed and inbound. Out. Order received. Targeting napalm strike on the coordinates. Strike mission received. Cluster bombs are armed.
Heavy
Out.
gunship will follow the flight path.
Baron here. Napalm mission. Visual confirmation. Area is burning. Baron is heading back.
We see the target. All weapons are gone. We got the
Target area clear of hostiles. Returning to base.
24 on the move.
We got a situation here. Repairing our comrade. Enemy destroyed.
Weekend's repairing our comrades now.
Incoming artillery! Time to fall back to alternate defense positions, Romanov.
Recovery vehicle. Armor moving out. Incoming fire. Heavy armor here. We're moving out now. Police commandeer.
Taking some hits here.
Get that perimeter.
We must resist them with all we have. This is it, Romanov. We will break their attack and then retreat.
Hostile armor penetrated.
General, we're on the roll.
Police commandeer, our tracks are steady. Armor available for heading for the position. Starting repairs now. Target eliminated. Want us to repair something? We're repairing the target. Repairing our comrade.
Coordinates received. We're commencing the attack run.
Do you need repairs? Now initiating field repairs.
Mi-24 here. Flight path received. Destination is here. Moving out. Thank you. Get the flight path. Hostile targeted. Атакую!
Give us some heading out now. Target is on
Field 1 here.
We're
No
doing
hostiles
some
at the
now.
coordinates. Over.
Heavy gunship. Destination confirmed. Heading out. We're airborne.
Police commandeer. Enemy kill.
We got plenty of weapons. Stop them. We hit the enemy. Locking target. Стреляю. Initiating a heavy attack. Hostile targeted. Commencing flyby attack. Mi-24 going in at enemy speed lock and engage the enemy.
Enemy destroyed. Target eliminated. Target eliminated.
Weapons armed. Mi-24 engaging. Hostile target. Repairing attack run. Heading for the field. Locking target. Стреляю.
Ural 5, report. Ural 5 here. All is well. We can see fighting in the distance, but we have not seen any Americans for a while now. Excellent. Did you get the coordinates I sent you?
Da, but there must be some mistake. I thought we were going to Seattle.
Yeah, the coordinates are correct. The road should be clear. We will meet you there.
Understood. Estimated arrival in 3 hours at present speed. Ural 5 out.
Initiating a heavy attack run.
Your orders.
repairs coming up.
Here we are, we're awaiting orders. What should we do? Target lost and engaged. Target eliminated. Give us some orders. Initiating field repairs.
Troop rank, we're doing some quick fixes now.
New orders. Armor rolling. Repair started.
MI-24 here. Hostile target.
We're getting the contact here.
Kill confirmed. Wherever they are. We're moving out.
Orders are attack. Repair started. Fixing vehicle.
Target destroyed. Tank hunter flying out. Hostile ready.
Hostile defeated.
Flying to the coordinates. In the air. They're taking us. Heavy gunships
The convoy will soon have reached a safe distance. It won't be much longer now, Romanov.
Want us to move troops or repair combat repairs coming up.
We're in the air.
Welcome. Repair started.
We're on the footing clearing our comrades now. He's going to be fit for battle in no time. Combat repairs coming up.
Incoming fire. Watch out.
Thank you. Amazing flight right there.
Incoming fire.
Repair vehicle ready.
The Americans will break soon. They will not be able to sustain these losses forever.
Target eliminated.
Moving out.
We have a squadron of Tu-95s on call, Romanov. They should be able to break the American attack completely with their bombing runs. Call them in now.
Raza in transit. Are you clear a corridor? Out. Affirmative. Carpet bombing requested. Raza out.
Transport
Armor
ready to
available.
fly.
Starting repairs now. Field British Committee. Repairing our comrade.
General purpose vehicle commencing repairs.
No
Flying
hostiles
to
watching that corridor of destruction. Out. Raza here. We have delivered our entire payload. Enemy casualties are high.
Affirmative. Flying to the coordinates.
The Americans are giving up. I can see why the Colonel put so much trust in you, Comrade Romanov. You have saved all our lives here today. This is Major Lebedev to all remaining units. The time has come for us to retreat. We will not go to Seattle, but to an industrial harbor further north where a transport ship is waiting to take us home. This order comes directly from Army Command. Captain Maloshenko and 2nd Company will not be joining us. The Americans have a saying, live to fight another day. And that is exactly what we will do, comrades. And then we will honor the Colonel's memory by winning this war. Lebedev out.
They say you're asking me for papers.
I'm sorry, Comrade Major, but since Colonel Arlovsky is dead, I can't leave
Captain,
without
do
verifying...
you know who Comrade Minister Kravchenko is?
Neverjetno. Of course. He is the Minister of Defense.
And my father-in-law. Do this, and I'll make sure you're duly rewarded for your selfless service to the state.
Major, without some confirmation, I simply
And then
can't...
again, I could just have my men shoot you. Perhaps your second in command is more willing to listen.
We'll leave with the tide.
Good choice. Tell the men.
206-783 has joined us here in the studio. Sir, why did...
Hello, you've reached James Webb and Nicole Warner. We're not here right now, but please leave a message after the...
Hey baby, it's me. Pick up the phone. I know you're there. Look, I'm sorry, Nicole. Please pick up.
James, I just don't have anything more to say to you.
But we're talking right now, aren't we? I'm real sorry, Nicole. But you know I had to do this.
No, you didn't.
You could have stayed here with me. I just can't handle it, Jamie. If you die...
Baby, I won't. Look, everything's gonna be okay. Don't worry, all right? If I survive the nuclear explosion, there isn't anything that's gonna hold me back.
Oh my God, were you in Cascade Falls?
Don't worry. I'm not glowing in the dark or anything. But the Colonel, I think he feels that we failed somehow. That we should have been able to stop it. And now, he's trying to make up for it.
Trying?
How? What's he doing? Don't let him make you do anything crazy.
Look, honey, everything's gonna be all right. I gotta go, okay? Talk to you soon.
Wait. I love you, Jamie.
Love you too.
We were racing at full speed towards Seattle and could actually see the Space Needle when Division Headquarters ordered us to halt. They wanted to consolidate our forces and make sure that the reinforcements caught up. The Colonel argued against them, saying that we had to attack quickly or we would run out of time and Seattle would be turned to ashes. But HQ sent us into Puget Sound instead, to retake a bunch of islands. The Russians had put up anti-ship defenses there that we were to capture for use against the Chinese. During this, the Colonel was called away for consultations, and Webb, who was now a major, was put in charge in his place. Everyone was itching to get the main fight over and done with, but first we had an island to take. We would do it as the Colonel would. Swift and merciless.
All right, Parker. We've been tasked with capturing the Soviet anti-ship missile launchers on this island. High Command, in all their wisdom, has given this a higher priority than an actual assault on Seattle. They want to use those launchers if the Chinese get into Puget Sound. We only have one shot at this, Captain. If you lose your AAVs, we'll have to abort the mission. I'll be in command during the Colonel's absence. This will be a two-part assault. First, you have to clear the beach of anti-aircraft defenses. Then we can start flying in the main attack elements. Oh, and congratulations on your promotion to Captain, Parker. About time, if you ask me. And Parker, clear that LZ ASAP so that we can retain the element of surprise.
Amphibious moving out, sir. Hostiles targeted, sir. Hostile chopper down, sir. Sir, amphibious on the move. Amphibious moving out, sir.
sir. Hey, enter the transport now. We got it embarking. Push it.
Everyone's aboard. Reporting in. Getting a ride, sir. Yes, entering transport. We're all in the transport.
Yes, sir, we're ready to get wet. Moving is ordered. Rolling, sir. One enemy soldier down. Kill confirmed. Moving away from here. Activating grenade launcher. Affirmative. Launch a grenade! Target vehicle disabled. Fire grenade! Targeted. Sir, we need command. Enemy down. We're waiting for orders. Tracks are moving. Amphibious attacking the hub.
Got the target.
Attacking the enemy.
One less hostile, sir.
Sir, amphibious on the move. Enemy neutralized. Moving on. Destroyed a target. Sir, we need command. Driving to coordinates.
Fit for fight, sir.
Marching on with our
Infantry, moving. Yes, sir. Embarking, sir.
anti-tank.
Getting a ride, sir. Fit for fight, sir. Getting a ride, sir. We're all in the transport. Everyone's aboard.
We're standing by. Moving as ordered. Driving to coordinates. Target confirmed, sir. We're engaging. Hostile vehicle wrecked. Take us to the coordinates. Amphibious rolling, sir. Armor is combat, sir. Amphibious on the move. Attacking the enemy. That vehicle is firing at us.
We're unable to carry out that order. Kill the tank, sir.
We got hostiles. Return fire. Enemy targeted. Orders confirmed. That soldier's a goner.
Well done, Captain. Flyboys are standing by to bring in what you need. I just got off the horn with the Air Force, and they promised us full support. Call on them when needed.
Fit for fight, sir. That was the last one, sir. Entering transport.
No holds barred, Parker. Good to see you're as fast as always. I'm giving you command of a sniper team. Have them set up in the woods to take out hostile infantry. These guys are some of my most experienced sharpshooters. They know how to handle themselves. Okay, Parker. There are 2 anti-ship missile launchers on the island, and you need to capture both intact. Secure them and dig in. I just got word from the ship. The assault on the other islands is going as planned, and we've taken fewer casualties than expected. Let's not mess up those numbers, huh, Parker?
We're waiting for orders. Rolling, sir.
Damn it! The Russians are preparing to scuttle the launchers. Secure them before they're destroyed.
Fast transmechanic is in place, sir. Start repairs.
Infantry, good. Getting a ride, sir.
Nice shot.
Anti-tank.
Parker, we have reports of Russian AA vehicles on the north side. Take them out if you can. I'm sure the Air Force would appreciate it.
Snipers here, moving to position.
Roger. Close air support, bringing in the goods.
Amphibian, adjutants, negative.
Yes, sir. Ready for action.
Parker, we have reports of several Spetsnaz teams hiding in the woods. Eliminate them if you can. Update, Parker. The Spetsnaz teams have been seen in grid squares Charlie 1, Charlie 3, and Bravo 3. Use a scout helicopter to pinpoint their positions.
Enemy destroyed.
Direct hit on the enemy, sir. Good shot. Keep it up. Amphibious rolling, sir. Armor's ready to go.
We're ready with our sniper rifles. Will do, sir.
Confirmed. Amphibious is ready. Going to push it, sir. We're firing at the target right now. Sheridan ready for the front. Rolling into combat. We need order. Rolling around. We need spinning those trash. Sheridan ready for moving as ordered. Soldier down. We need orders.
Troop carrier waiting for orders.
We are ready to rumble, sir. Amphibian, adjutant. Tracks are moving. Armor ready. Light armor moving to the destination. Armor ready. Rolling, sir. Amphibious attacking the hostiles. We got hostiles! Return fire! Locking hostile! Amphibious is attacking now! Enemy targeted! Fire at the target right now! Shoot that target!
Enemy defeated, sir.
We got hostiles! Return
Incoming fire!
Locking hostile! Amphibious is still heading to coordinates! Fast tracks are ready to roll, sir. Moving as ordered.
Things are getting ugly down here. Patching them up, sir.
Infantry neutralized. We're available for action. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir, we're ready to get wet. Rolling, sir.
Roger that. Empire's inbound with airborne infantry. Dropping in some airborne to support you. Empire out.
Enemy armor destroyed.
Sir, amphibious on the move.
Infantry good to go. Securing buildings, sir.
We're standing by.
Enemy is KIA.
Got us targeted. Hostile target defeated. Sir, we need command. Rolling her out. Enemy down. Spinning those tracks.
Empire here. The airborne Rangers are on the ground. The Rangers have landed and are ready for your command. Empire out.
You can count on us for anything. Painting the mark. Fire when ready.
You need to deal with those Spetsnaz units, Captain. Do it before they become a problem.
Requesting a strike at coordinates.
Copy that. Napalm strike inbound. Stoker out.
Fast tracks are ready to roll, sir. Tracks are moving. Combat initiated. Amphibian, at yours. Tracks are moving.
Fit for fight, sir. Moving out.
Yes, sir. Armor available. Yes, sir. Tracks are
Stoker
moving.
here.
Armor is
Napalm payload dropped and
coordinates.
designated
Armor is
coordinates.
combat moving out.
AT squad ready. Securing building, sir.
Amphibian, at your service. Hostiles in our sight.
Engine is driving quickly.
Anti-tank unit here, sir.
Target vehicle disabled.
Repairing them now!
Yes, sir. Ready for action. Securing building, sir.
We're standing by. Driving to coordinates. Armor is combat ready. Tracks are moving.
You're doing good, Parker. Now dig in so we can defend the area. Update, Captain. Crabclaw Island has been secured and several of the other islands are about to fall. Things are going well for our people.
Moving as ordered. Sheridan engaging the enemy. Pushing our Sheridan to the limit. That anti-air won't bother anyone again. Sheridan attacking as ordered. Hostile target defeated. We're rolling fast as our tracks will allow us. All down, incoming! Light armor initiating combat. One less tank for the enemy, sir. Load the missiles, sir.
We're in combat here, sir. Fire the artillery there!
Fast tracks are ready to attacking the enemy.
Expertly done, Parker. The Air Force just promised us increased support. Make good use of it.
Sheridan is moving out quickly. We're rolling fast as our tracks will allow us. We're under attack! We're in combat! We got that tank! We're awaiting your orders! Hostile target defeated!
Copy that. Target coordinates will be toast. Stoker is on the way. Stoker is primed and in transit. Out. Copy that. Napalm strike inbound. Stoker out.
Sheridan is moving out quickly.
Target coordinates are hot. Napalm delivered.
Maintaining cruise speed. Scouting the distance, attacking as ordered.
Napalm deployed on the mark. Stoker out. This is Stoker.
Ready to
Napalm
repair.
strike completed.
Mechanic is in place, sir.
Fit for
Start
fight,
repairs.
sir. Boarding the transport. Heavy infantry boarding the transport. That was the last
Armor's
one,
ready
sir.
to
We're
go.
all in the transport.
Moving is ordered.
Scout chopper available, sir. Cayuse heading out. Heat cam is on. Scanning the area. Scouting the destination. Maintaining cruise speed. Maintaining cruise. Roger, Wilco. Speed to the coordinates. Wilco, moving out. Correcting heading, sir. Drop flares and evade. Scout chopper is happy to... Roger that. Destination. Maintaining cruise speed. Fast recon. Lining her up for attack.
Troop patching them up, sir.
Armor is combat ready. Moving out.
One fast train mechanic is in place, sir. Start repairs.
Amphibian at your service. Moving out.
Chopper here. Speeding to the coordinates. Heading there now.
Combat.
Napalm delivery order. Stay clear of target area.
We've got casualties. Things are getting ugly down here, sir.
Target defeated.
Target coordinates are hot. Napalm delivered. Wilco, primer is in the air. Aerial recon inbound. Out.
Amphibious rolling, sir.
Aerial recon is completed. Primer out.
We got an amphibious on the move. Firing at hostiles. We got hostiles. Return fire. Launching grenades. Enemy down. Amphibious is attacking now. Direct hit on the enemy. Driving to coordinates. Kill confirmed. Firing up the target now. That's a confirmed kill.
Copy that. Primer, scoping the hot zone. Roger that. Circling the coordinates and scanning. Primer out.
Amphibious rolling, sir.
Primer here. Aerial recon finished.
Attacking the enemy.
Aerial recon is completed. Primer out.
Take us to the coordinates. Enemy target. Heading to coordinates. We got hostiles. Return fire. Shoot that target.
You've rid us of a real nuisance, Parker. Those were crack Soviet troopers you just took care of. Well done.
We got hostiles. Return fire. What now, sir? Locking hostile. Amphibious is attacking now. Kill confirmed. Spinning those tracks. Target destroyed. We're waiting for orders. Rolling, sir. Yes, sir, we're ready. Yeah, we're ready.
for duty. Breaching the building!
Sir, we need commands. Firing at hostiles.
Ready to repair. Starting with the repairs.
Almost there, Captain. Set up those defenses ASAP.
We got the chopper. Good shot. Keep it up.
You're the man, Parker. Now make sure you protect those launchers until the entire island has been secured.
Securing building, sir.
Shouldn't you be with the Colonel? The Colonel's on the mainland! Did you hear about the nuke on Seattle? Did they nuke Seattle? No! But the President is going to if we can't throw the Russians out! But that's crazy! Come on, you two! Come on! Advancing! Hey! Don't lose this, man! Yeah, might as well! I can't find any batteries anyhow!
We're almost there, Parker. Only the main Russian camp remains. It's located at the marina on the north side. You have to take it out before we can secure the island.
Destroy the target.
Anti-tank unit here, sir.
Will do, sir.
Armor's ready to go. Amphibious moving out, sir. Destroy the target. We're standing by. Moving out. We are ready to rumble, sir. Amphibious rolling, sir.
Reporting in. We're moving out to that perimeter.
Heavy infantry, good to go.
Moving to position.
Amphibian at your service.
Mechanic is in place, sir. Starting repairs. Starting with the repairs. Patching them up,
That tank
sir.
is burning now.
Mechanic
One
is in
less
place,
hostile,
sir.
sir.
Starting repairs.
Yes, sir, we're ready to get wet. Rolling, sir.
Copy that. Heading towards target coordinates. Iceman out. This is Iceman.
We're ready
Cluster
for
bomb
sniper
hit for
rifles.
full effect.
Hostile vehicle wrecked.
Moving there carefully, sir. Infantry moving. We're gonna sprint to the target, sir.
Destroy the target. We're available for action.
Enemy defeated, sir.
Rolling, sir. We're under attack. Engage the target. Target overrun.
We're getting busy with the repairs now.
Amphibious moving out, sir. Sheridan, ready for the front. Engage the target.
That vehicle.
Sir, we need command. Locking hostiles.
Iceman heading out with cluster bombs.
Hostile
We
defeated.
stand driving to coordinates. Ready. Tracks are moving. Ready to move it out.
Yeah, enemy units in the target area are neutralized.
Engine is
Iceman
running,
out.
sir. Patching them up, sir.
Sheridan ready for orders. We got the vehicle right on. Right on, we're moving to the destination. Ready to go. Rolling, sir. Moving as ordered.
Keep it up, Captain. Finish this thing so we can return to Seattle and the fight that matters.
Moving out. Soldier is dead. What do you want us to do, sir?
KIA.
Spinning those tracks. Destroying a target.
Enemy defeated, sir.
We're waiting for orders. Enemy targeted. Hostile target. We're firing at the target right now. Heading to coordinates. Destroying a target. Amphibious is ready. Spinning those tracks.
For your protection. Yes, sir. Will do.
Target destroyed.
Preparing them now.
Roger that. Iceman is in the pipe, armed and ready.
Destroy the target. Good shot. Keep it up.
Iceman here. Cluster bomb hit nothing but dirt. Out.
Amphibian at your service. Rolling, sir. Yes, sir. Tracks are moving. One enemy soldier down. We're rolling into combat. We need orders. Spinning those tracks. Hostile target defeated. Enemy down.
Enemy target destroyed, sir.
Great going, Parker. We've recaptured the island and both missile emplacements. That'll make the Chinese think twice before steaming in here. Parker, just heard from the Colonel. We're about to launch the final assault on Seattle, and we've been recalled to take part. I'll meet you back at the ship, and we'll take a chopper to the mainland.
We see this attack coming. To remain calm and stay indoors, and keep a radio at hand for emergency broadcasts at all times. The hospitals are undermanned and filled to capacity, and it's recommended that you bring any injured persons to either the Northwest Hospital or the Sacred Heart Medical Center. Citizens building barricades and shooting anyone coming there. The scale of the attack is still unclear at this point, but we will get you more detailed reports as soon as possible. It's just unbelievable. I mean, we knew they meant trouble over in Europe, but what on earth are they doing here?
Thompson residence. Martha Thompson speaking.
Mom?
Michael, is that you? Where are you? How are you?
Listen, Mom, we don't have much time. This is my fourth try. We might get cut off at any second.
I thought the phones didn't work since the attack.
They do sometimes. Mom, listen. You have to get out of Seattle.
How, Michael? More soldiers on the streets?
There's a curfew after 5, and they shoot anyone who breaks it. They shot at Mrs. Flanagan, and all she was doing was...
Not now, Mom. You have
to get out. I don't care how. Maybe you could sneak through the sewers or something.
Good God, through the sewers?
This is my home, Michael, and I'm not leaving it for those Russian pigs to loot. If your father was alive, he'd say the same thing.
Mom, the president has ordered that if...
What? Michael, I can't hear you.
If we fail...
Damn it, just try to get out, Mom.
No, Michael, you won't fail, whatever it is.
And I'm going to stay here until this thing is over and done with. And...
Mom! Mom! Damn it.
We returned to the outskirts of Seattle where the final assault group was being assembled. The colonel reassumed command. The orders to retake the city no matter the cost. We all knew the price of failure. And so, early on a Monday morning with artillery rumbling in the distance, the attack was launched. Even with our reinforcements, we were way under strength. But what we lacked in manpower, we made up for in determination. We managed to force the breach pretty quickly, and the colonel led us through it into the center of town, near the main Soviet base. As usual, we found ourselves behind enemy lines, overextended, and without reserves. And when the colonel finally called us together for a final briefing, Major Webb took me aside. He might have led us too far this time, Parker, he said. Just be careful, okay?
You're listening to Radio Free Seattle, and today we have a special guest here in the studio, the Honorable Rev.
Gentlemen, we have to drive Ivan back into the ocean before it's too late. Wilkins has been held up by stiff opposition, so everything depends on us.
Colonel, we're deep inside enemy territory. We have to stay cautious or we'll be completely cut off.
The time for caution is past, Major. If we don't break the Soviet occupation within the hour, we'll be forced to retreat, and Seattle will be lost.
I understand, sir. I'm just saying. Be careful, Parker.
The captain knows perfectly well when to be audacious and when to be careful, Major. Now get on with the attack, both of you! Parker, first we need to secure the immediate surroundings. You take out that guard post while Webb sets up a perimeter around the diner.
Maybe we should wait for Wilkins, sir. If we draw too much attention to ourselves, the Russians will be all over us.
Damn it, Major! What part of my briefing didn't you get? We don't have time to fool around. We don't have time to wait for Wilkins. Understood?
Yes, sir. Just be careful, Parker.
Heavy armor here, where do you want us? Rolling, sir. Yes, sir, slow but steady.
Copy that. Heading towards target coordinates. Iceman out.
Cook, moving out. We are ready to move. Tracks are moving. Yes, sir, our tracks are moving. Abrams warmed up, sir. Moving out. Heavy tracks starting to move. Kill confirmed.
Damn it, these coordinates were outdated yesterday. Iceman out.
Abrams here. We attack the hostiles. Kill confirmed. Enemy targeted. Don't leave that building intact.
This is Hunter. Hostile tanks designated as primary target.
Here, one out. Engage the target. Awaiting command. Let's start those repairs. What the heck is going on outside? Shoot that target.
Jackburn executed. Hunter out.
Abrams here, one out. Shoot that target. Target overrun. Destroy the target. Heavy tracks are kicking up, firing at hostiles. Yes, sir. Field repairs on the way, sir. Miniguns prime. Target acquired. That soldier is rolling, sir. Heavy armor got a locked target. Shoot that target.
Well done, Captain.
Abrams going to the firing locate. Rolling into
Now
combat.
proceed to... Wait, Parker, we need you back at the diner at once. Looks like Ivan is gearing up for an attack. Ivan's attack is underway. They will surround us if we can't fight them off. Get to it, Captain. That was too close, Captain. Get some fortifications up and ready. We don't know when they'll come at us again.
Understood. Coordinates received. Artillery firing. Armor holding. Enemy targeted. Locking hostile.
This is Eagle 6. The battalion CP is safe. Good job, everyone.
Sir, if we move southwest towards the harbor, we could approach the main base from there and cut off the Soviet retreat at the same time.
Good call, Webb. Parker, your company has the point. Lead us to the harbor. Eagle 6 out. Heads up, Parker. Enemy choppers inbound on your position.
Armed and ready. Abrams warmed up, sir. Tracks are moving. Soft target engaged and defeated. We're under attack! Enemy down! We need to get away!
Keep it up, Parker. Ivan is hurting.
Russians have been busy. This city is in ruins.
I believe we're as much to blame as them, Major. The Air Force has been flying sorties day and night since the invasion began.
Recovery vehicle heading out, sir. Abrams here, what now, sir? Speeding those tracks.
Those ships are a problem, Colonel.
He's right, Parker. Do what you can to sink those destroyers. Their cannons and missiles will harass us until we're rid of them.
Copy that. Fire mission received. Zulu 9 are out.
Target overrun. Repair the mechanics are on the way. Order. Shoot that target.
Minimum damage.
One ship sunk. Give it to him, Parker.
Target overrun.
Copy that. Heading towards target coordinates. Iceman out.
Heavy engineer. Let's fix him up right now. Direct hit on the enemy. We are ready to rumble. Yes, sir. Slow but steady.
Iceman here. I have 0 enemy casualties.
That's a confirmed kill. Yes, sir. Going to take that perimeter.
This is Eagle 6. We've cleared the major part of the route to the harbor. Everyone funnel into the attack.
Keep going, Parker. You know what's at stake here.
Alright, let's get him fixed up. Target.
Hey, taking damage.
Heavy armor. Blitzing the enemy. We're under attack.
Temporel here, leaving for coordinates.
Target over. What now, sir? Moving the recovery vehicle now. Spinning those tracks. Defeated. Yes, we're available for repairs. Mechanics are on the way. Cooper, let's start those repairs. They got us targeted. What now, sir? Shoot that target.
They're shooting at us.
Heavy armor got a locked target. What next? Spinning those tracks. Rolling into combat. Target repairing our own vehicle. What the heck is going on? Shoot that target. Engage the target. We need blocking hostile. Abrams here. Firing at hostile. Hostile target defeated.
Understood. Coordinates received. Artillery firing.
Target overrun. Repair vehicle here. Repairing our vehicle in combat.
We have 0 damage to hostiles in the target area.
Recovery, field repairs on the way, sir. Armor's ready to go. Gonna burn a lot of our fuel. We got a wrecked hostile tank. Kill confirmed. Commencing repairs.
The second Soviet ship is headed to the bottom. Well done, Parker.
This is Eagle 6. I'm glad to see Ivan meeting up with Davy Jones, Parker. Excellent job. We are waiting for your people to clear the way, Parker. What's keeping you?
Driving to coordinates.
This is Eagle 6. The harbor route is cleared. I repeat, the harbor route is cleared.
Commencing repairs. Repairs on the way, sir.
Now, secure that harbor. We have to make sure Ivan doesn't hit us in the back when we move on. Latest word is that the Chinese just cleared our island defenses. They took some losses, but they haven't turned around.
Direct hit on the enemy, sir.
When can you call off the strike, Colonel?
When we've destroyed the Soviet main base. High Command won't accept anything less. As long as there's an organized Soviet presence in Seattle, the Chinese will be able to land their troops here unopposed.
But what if we get rid of the Russians and they try to invade anyway?
They won't, Major. For all their strength and manpower, they don't have the equipment to make an amphibious assault. Their only option is to land troops using the Seattle harbor. If they try that with us holding the city, they'll be slaughtered, and they know it.
Understood, Colonel. How much time do we have left?
Almost none.
Abrams going to the fire location. Armor available. We'll repair our vehicle now.
Webb here. The Russians are using choppers to airlift units into the battle zone.
Parker, you deal with them. Use whatever anti-air defenses you have and clear the air of those choppers. Eagle 6 out.
Chaparral got the air covered. Heading for that position. Chaparral is moving to new ground, sir.
Destroying a target. Repair vehicle available. Move it out. Enemy down. Enemy neutralized. Moving on.
One bird down. Yeah! Crash and burn, baby! Keep it up, Parker.
That's a confirmed kill. Main guns primed and shells are moving as ordered. They got us targeted.
We have half an hour, gentlemen. The Chinese have entered Puget Sound and are now being engaged by our ASM emplacements on the islands. But that won't stop them.
Half an hour until we have to retreat?
Half an hour until detonation, Captain.
Detonation? But how will we get away in time?
We won't, James. We either free Seattle or perish here. Retreat was never an option.
But I thought... Okay. If that's the way it is. Come on, Parker. We can do this. We have to do this. Another bird bites the dust. We'll soon be rid of them for good, Parker. The sky is clear. Thanks a lot, Parker.
Eagle 6 here. I shouldn't have to remind you people that time is precious. Get a move on, Parker.
We demolished one of their fortifications. Target overrun. Medium tank armed and ready. Down. Tracks on. Armor ready. Going to push it. We need orders. Repair vehicle. Hold up. Rolling into combat.
harbor is ours and Ivan has been cut off. Now we go for the heart.
Nice shot. Tank destroyed. Abrams warmed up, sir.
That base will be well defended, Colonel.
I have no doubt of that, Major. Parker, you'll attack from the waterfront. Webb, you will hold your ground and protect his back. Understood?
Yes, sir. I got you covered, Parker. Get on with it.
And Parker, Ivan will have his most elite units protecting that base. Take that into account when you attack.
Wilco, Iceman heading out with cluster bomb. Abrams warmed up, sir. Tracks are moving.
Iceman here.
Moving
Mission
as
completed.
commencing
Out.
repairs. Field repairs on the way, sir. Commencing repairs. Yes, sir. Moving to new repair zone, sir. Armor's ready to go. Yes, sir. Slow but steady. Not possible. Gonna burn a lot of our fuel.
Webb, report.
This is Webb. They're coming at us hard, but we're holding. I'd feel better if Parker and his people were inside that base, though.
You heard the Major, Parker. If we don't destroy that base soon, it'll be too late.
Sir, have we heard anything more from Wilkins?
Last I heard, they were still moving through the suburbs. He might have chosen to pull back, though.
And we'll stay here until the end?
That's right, Major, but it won't come to that. If I didn't think we had a fighting chance, we wouldn't be here.
I'm with you, Colonel. It's just, I think you should have consulted with us first.
You're right, Major. I understand that now.
I've said my piece, Colonel. Now let's retake this damn city.
You've entered the Lion's Den, Parker. Clear those Russians out and finish it. Eagle 6 out.
Heavy engineers ready for duty. Let's fix him up right now. Armor ready. Move to that perimeter.
This is Eagle 6. Colonel Wilkins just called in. We've delivered a decisive blow. The nuclear strike has been called off. The remaining Soviet forces are falling apart, and the Air Force is sinking their remaining ships in the harbor. Rally on me, and we'll see about organizing the mop-up. Well done, everyone. Eagle 6 out.
Target in sight, heel left, and arm your CBUs.
The day is ours and Seattle is secure. Well done. Well done indeed. Webb, you're in charge of the mop-up. There will be some who won't surrender. And I want casualty reports from both of you.
Sir, we should all...
Get him, medic! Hang on, James. You're gonna be all right. I should thank you, by the way.
For what, Colonel?
For questioning my judgment when it needed to be questioned.
Don't worry about it, sir. Don't worry.
Where the hell is that medic?
God damn them all to hell! They're counterattacking! Parker, gather your company. We'll make our stand here at the Space Needle. Wilkins has broken through and he's on his way, Parker. But Ivan must be jamming our radios because I'm having a hard time getting through to the Air Force. We might lose contact with them any minute and be cut off. Call in what reinforcements you can before it's too late. And Parker, take command of Major Webb's men. Make him proud.
Anti-air here, sir. Moving the heavy AA to the designated area. AA unit available. Chaparral is moving to new ground, sir. We are ready to rumble, sir. Rolling, sir. We're good. Let's fix him up right now. Armor's ready to go. Commencing repairs. Artillery's available. Heavy artillery is taking position. Artillery here. Yes, sir. Driving. Repair vehicle available. Let's fix him up right now. Abrams warmed up, sir. Tracks are moving. Patton ready for action, sir. Moving out. Armor's ready to go. Commencing repairs. Let's fix him up.
Parker, I've lost contact with the Air Force, and that means no more reinforcements. We're on our own. Eagle 6 out.
Yes, sir. Going to take that perimeter. Yes, sir. Armor available. Consider it done, sir. Taking the perimeter. Armor's ready to go. Rolling, sir. We got the vehicle right on. The vehicle is driving, direct hit on the enemy, sir. Yes, sir. Armor available. Getting to that perimeter now. Moving on. We need orders. Enemy down. Target destroyed. Armor holding. Engage the target. Your order. Locking up. Target overrun. Medium tag on. Driving to coordinates. Defeated. Going to push him down. Gonna take that perimeter. That's a confirmed kill. Rolling out to the coordinates. Moving his order. Defeated. Moving out. Direct hit on the enemy, sir. The enemy was killed. Heading to the designated area, sir. Rolling, sir. Enemy down. Push it, sir.
This is it, Parker. We stand here, or we die.
Rolling her out. Kill confirmed. Commencing repairs. Combat ready. Yes, sir. Moving to new repair zone, sir. Enemy down. Driving to coordinates. Repair vehicle is moving as ordered. Moving out. Covering
Russian bastards what they're up against. Surrender is not an option.
Target area has been turned to dust. We need hostiles. Artillery barrage turned the target area into dust. Enemy units in target area got hit hard. Copy. Zulu 9er firing mortars. Copy that. This is Zulu 9er mortar strike inbound. Roger. Zulu 9er firing mortars into target coordinates. Yes, we're available for repeating. Mortar strike took care of enemy units in target area. Hey, taking damage. Hostile target defeated. Abrams here, look out. Engage the target. This is Zulu 9er. Mortar strike completed.
Eagle 6 here. I've re-established contact with the Air Force and they're standing by. Bring in what reinforcements you need, Parker. Major Webb is still conscious, but he's lost a lot of blood. Where the hell is Wilkins? Wilkins better get here soon, or Webb won't make it. Give it to him, Parker. All units fire at will.
This is Yankee 6. We're coming up on your left. Keep those Russians busy and we'll hit them from behind. Over.
And that was none too soon, Wilkins.
Just keep those Russians occupied, Sawyer, and this will be over in no time.
We're gonna do just that. Parker, move into the attack. It's time for some payback. Eagle 6 out.
They've got one of your units.
They got us targeted. Doing combat repairs on ourselves. Abrams here, rolling, sir. Target overrun. Good now, sir. Mechanics are on the way. Moving on.
This is Eagle 6. That was the last of them. I need a medevac for one of my officers. He's been wounded in the shoulder.
Roger that. I'll send one of my ambulances.
Thank you, Colonel. Well, Parker, we actually did it. Seattle is safe, and HQ says the Chinese fleet is turning around. The war isn't over, but at least our homeland is secure once more. And it's due in no small part to you, Parker. I'm proud to have served with you. Eagle 6, out.
Thanks, man. So, is it over?
Pretty much. They're rounding up the final stragglers now.
So, I guess we did it, huh?
I guess we did. Hey, so you finally got that thing working?
Yeah, I finally found some batteries. You want to hear it?
Yeah, sure.
Here you go.